What's up, guys? So my name is DJ Sturdivant. This is my first, well, I guess technically this is going to be the second video on the YouTube channel, but I'm kind of pivoting on what I thought it was going to be. What I'm thinking I'm going to use this channel for, at least this series for, is to document my journey from taking $1,000 to 6.5 ETH. And just for those guys who don't know, ETH is Ethereum. It's a cryptocurrency. Right now it's currently at, I think, $3,200. My goal is 6.5 ETH because I have an opportunity to train in New York at this really amazing studio called Esper Studios. This is basically me documenting my journey on how I'm getting to move to New York. And I'm doing this via NFTs. So a little bit about myself. My name is DJ Sturdivant. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm actually from Monroe, North Carolina, and I moved to Charlotte when I was like 7. Moved back to Monroe now, and I've always been a big fan of acting. A funny story actually of how I got into acting and how I got interested in it. I used to be a really big kid, like really big and stocky. And short, big, and stocky. And I used to always watch, like, Disney Channel and Cartoon Network and stuff like that, and movies. And I just remember I would like look at the movie screen and I'd be like, wow, that is incredible, look at that. And I'll be talking about the food that they're eating. I'm like, yo, they get to eat all that food. Again, I was a big kid, so I was really into food at the time. I still am, still really into food. So I actually got into acting because I wanted to be able to eat all the food that they get to eat in between takes, because I saw like some bloopers where they bit into a burger, they messed up the scene, so they had to bring them a whole new burger. I was like, yo, I want the free burger too. So that's kind of how I got into acting. Now it's a lot more complex, but I still remember the original reason why I got in. But I'm inspired by a ton of different actors. Like, my favorite actors are Gary Oldman, Tom Hardy, Michael Fassbender, Christian Bale, Brando. Like, I love these guys. Love storytelling. Love character actors. People who can change themselves, like the chameleons, I guess is a better way to put it. Some people don't like character actors, or the terminology, but it is what it is. But I've been acting for a little while now. I've been acting since 2015, or training for it since 2015. I got scared away from it when I was a kid. That's another story for another time. If you guys want to hear about it, just let me know and I'll share it. And I was able to train at Esper Studio during COVID, which is actually really interesting because when I first started training and acting in 2015, I got involved with this guy who was in my acting class who gave me a book. And the book was Esper Studio's book, and I remember I was reading it and I was like, wow, this is incredible. Like, just the stuff they're doing and the stuff that they're doing, seeing and talking about in the class, I want to be a part of it. Didn't even think about it. And then 2021 shows up, or 2020 shows up. COVID locks down the world. They open up all these opportunities. I'm in North Carolina. I didn't have funds to get to New York, but I was able to train with those elite level teachers, and the teacher that I trained with was incredible, David Newer, and I got to train with Nancy Mayans, Judith, Theo, all these incredible teachers, master teachers, and I got to meet the community. I got to meet the friends. I still got friends to this day that I talk to. Granted, it has my memory card ran out of space, so that got cut off. But I basically was just saying that I met some really great people, really good friends, and it just turned out to be a really good spot for me. Like, creatively, I felt so full, and I knew that this is where I needed to be, and I didn't know how I was going to get there. And then this opportunity presented itself with NFTs exploding, and being introduced to it via V-Friends, like I said. The reason I'm starting this channel is, one, because I thought it would be really cool just to document the journey. I think it's amazing to see, the rags to riches story, or just to see how one person starts and where it is that they go. Just to see that journey, I think it's an incredible story. I'm a storyteller / actor. You actually see my space back here. This is where I do my auditions. And at the same time, teaching about or not even teaching, but documenting my journey with NFTs, because this is a new thing. I've been playing with it a little bit. I started playing with it. My first VFriend was actually because of, my first NFT was actually because of VFriends, which is Gary V's project. He helped navigate me to the NFT space. He kind of introduced it to me, and I was able to get a VFriend for I think 0.5 ETH. I got a core Sincere Skunk. I think it was number 3. I tried to get number 1. There was a bunch of different ones that I wanted, but I just couldn't get it. For whatever reason, like because they did a Dutch auction, and I was unable to get the ones that I wanted. I wanted like Dedicated Dragonfly. I wanted Accountable Ant. All the really big ones. But I ended up finding Sincere Skunk, and I really liked it. I thought it was really cute, and that's why I picked that one. Another reason I'm making these videos is because I think there's a lot of lessons that I've been learning from NFTs, and just kind of give you an understanding of where I'm at right now. Right now, I'm about to reach out to a bunch of people, a lot of people that I look up to in the NFT space, that I'm learning from, I should say, and just asking for discords, because I think doing your own research is one of the most important lessons that I've found out about this, because there have been quite a few projects that I have gotten into just because of the hype and fear of missing out, FOMO. So that's kind of where I'm at right now with it. I'm actually, after I get done making this video, I'm going to reach out to quite a few people that I'm already involved with in a couple different discords. Dizzy Dragons is going to be one. Going to ask Kalish from Props and Drops. And people in the VFriends community that I'm with. Will they answer? I don't know. But why not ask? I think it's very important to do your own research. But it's also good to ask. Just ask. What's the worst that can happen? They say no, or they ignore me, and I ask someone else, or I find out for myself. Either way, I'm still gonna ask. Another reason why I wanted to do this is because I got inspired by another person that I saw on Twitter, who was actually part of the VFriends community, which is NFTer. He's documented his journey from 1 ETH to I don't know what it is now, but I know he's trying to get a CryptoPunk, and those, I think they're like 50 ETH right now, or even more than that. And I was just really inspired by his journey, and you never know where this will go. And I don't know how long this will take to get to 6.5 ETH. I've been trading for a little while, and I've done some good things, I've done some bad things. I've learned, let's say that. I won't even say good or bad. There's a lot of things that I've learned, and I feel like I've been trying to get some of my friends, some of my artist friends, and just friends in general to get into the NFT space. And I thought, documenting my journey, they can learn from me, I can learn from myself, I can, and share that with them, and potentially get them in the space, or even whoever you guys are watching the video. So I thought this would be a really cool journey to explore. Speaking of NFTer, I actually copied his spreadsheet. I'm looking at it now. I'm gonna put it in the video. I'm looking at it now, and I actually just basically copied and pasted his whole spreadsheet, but just put my stuff in it, where I'm at, and the projects that I hold, and the projects that I'm counting towards this 1,000 to 6.5 ETH. One of the reasons why I copied the spreadsheets, because I'm not a spreadsheet guy. That's not my strength. Something in it mentally doesn't click right with me. Like, I don't really fuck with it like that. So like, just ignore these dates, because a lot of them aren't right. I tried to fill some of them in, to replace the ones that he had, to put my own, and that really quickly got boring and tedious to me. So I was like, yo, fuck that. So I'll start updating on the NFTs that I do get from here on out, and there's a lot of things that I might change. Like, I might actually put the right beginning ETH balance. I don't know what it was. I know, like, I got a lot of the dead heads around like 0.3 ETH, so I know I'm starting out with I don't know how much, maybe like 1.5 possibly. I'm not sure what it is, but I also have 1,000. But I know that I do have 0.09 ETH now. in my account alongside these projects that I have that I'm not really sure which ones I'm gonna count. So I'm not counting weird whales, and I don't think I'm counting dizzy dragons as well. Especially not the ones that I've minted. I did get a couple just to flip, possibly, because I think the community is really good. So these are a couple of the projects that I have. I'm not really sure what my beginning balance really is. That's probably something I should know. I don't at the time, currently. But I do know that I have currently 0.09 ETH, which I think right now is like around like let me see, I think it's 280 or 290, close to $300 almost. I thought it was important. I actually finished the video and didn't realize that I didn't add this. I do have 0.09 ETH right now, which is about $300. I also have $700 cash. The reason I have cash is because there's something that's coming up. I think it's August 27th that Gary Vee was talking about. Just have cash on hand, $600 to $900. I might use some of that ETH, take out some of that ETH to get to the $900, which would be about taking out 200, and use it on that, because I'm thinking it's going to be NFT related, since he put it in the Discord, which is, but granted he puts a lot of stuff in there, a lot of great stuff. So I just wanted to make that clear, just in case you were like, how does he have $1,000? He only has 0.9 ETH, 0.09 ETH. So it's 0.09 ETH plus $700. And if it is an NFT, I'll just redistribute that back into the NFT pool, into the chart. Okay, just wanted to share that with you guys. And I also have these projects that I'm going to be selling. Hopefully they will sell. The only two projects that I'm not going to sell is Weird Whales, just because I really like the concept and I like the creator behind it. That's something that I'm learning about NFTs. It's very important to bank on the people who's creating it. I like Deadheads a lot, and I don't know if I want to sell them, because I think long term it might be something special. So I'm still debating on that. But and Dizzy Dragons is also another one, another great group. Nice Drips is another one. I have some really cool NFTs here, guys. I'm gonna actually, I guess I can make a video on some of the NFTs that I do have. So I'll keep, it's a journey. We'll find out. We'll keep this going, and right now I'm not sure. But I just wanted to make this video just to go ahead and create it and really lock myself into it. And yeah, I'm really excited for the ride, and I'm really grateful for everyone who is going to watch this, and I hope you guys get some value from it. And if there's anything that you guys want to see alongside the journey, let me know.